that when you look at the cube from a brain perspective and you understand it neuroscientifically, we understand that our left and right hemispheres have two different personalities. We have the left brain, and it's analytical, logical, sequential processing, breaks down information in parts. It's dominant in language and detail orientation, linear thinking, critical, objective, practical. Now, I want you to also understand that our functions don't lateralize specifically. It's not like your brain is, if you get half of your brain cut off, that you won't be able to think logically. Your brain will begin to map and compensate. We're just saying overarchingly, we know that the brain does have functions that are primarily right and primarily left. And primarily, the left brain is associated with grasping things, not just the physical grasping of reaching and writing things of how to do tasks, that sequential processing and putting information into parts, but also literally the grasping of information. That's what that means. So it's literal in the sense that it writes things of how to do things and how to grab things and do processes. But it also is talking about how to think about things, grasp ideas. The right brain, this right hemisphere, is about openness and allowance, abstractness. And so we'll see it's holistic, it's intuitive, it's creative, it sees the big picture, processes information non-linearly, governs emotional expression, creativity, the arts. Our emotions are tied there, and symbols and metaphor. So abstract thinking is very much housed on this right side of the brain. And so it's important to understand, as we put it in the cube, that if this whole thing is true, then the tarot and the astrology and the symbols on the left and right hemispheres, they should correlate. And in fact, they do to great degree. But also, what's fantastic is when we look at these personalities, we can begin to understand that not only is it in these little bits of metaphorical containers like the symbols and the tarot, but it's also in our myths. Our earliest gods actually have the basic personality traits of the left and right hemispheres.